Right, ladies and gents, welcome. Hope you're all well today. So, Johnny Depp obviously had his case with Amber Heard, and then subsequently there was another case on the horizon. Another case, this was about an assault, and he's chosen to settle. He's chosen to settle that case rather than going to court, which is interesting. You know what? Probably best for his PR at this point in time. Don't have another major case, you know, around, bad headlines, no possibility of it being live streamed, all these kind of things, right? It makes a lot of sense. There was evidence, massive evidence, in fact, filed in his favour, backing up that he never did what the claimant is saying. Apparently he assaulted someone. So it's interesting, but let's take a look nonetheless and sort of analyse some of these details. If you're new, do hit subscribe. Give the video a like and please do share it. Would love to have you here more often. But yeah, Johnny Depp reaches settlement in the City of Lies assault case ahead of LA trial start. Again, I think this is the best course of action that could have happened, right? Like in terms of PR, this is someone trying to get his image back. He's just about to release an album. I think this is probably the right decision. I would say personally. I could be wrong. There'll be people that will differ with that. But I just think ultimately, look, if he's trying to... You've also got to remember, he may have settled the case... not settled the case. He may have finished up the case with Amber Heard. And there may genuinely be studios talking to him right now. So he's like, shit, let's not get another bad headline. Let's just get it done. Right? Let's just completely just get it done. Remove it from the board altogether. Which would obviously be beneficial if he is, you know, if studios are looking to talk to him again about the possibility of any movie. So it makes sense from that perspective. But let's dive into the finer details. So Johnny Depp might find himself facing off again with Amber Heard in Virginia. I've already covered that. I don't think that's going to happen. But he seems to have put an end to the assault and battery case about to go to trial in the City of Angels. So 2 weeks to the day before the scheduled start of the trial brought against Depp by former City of Lies location manager Greg "Rocky" Brooks in 2018, the parties have come to a deal. It was revealed Monday. In a filing in Los Angeles Superior Court, Brooks' lawyer, Arbella Azizian, interesting name, said a settlement had been reached. Kind of. Interesting. Yeah. So no terms were made public, and the whole shebang could still be scuttled, as can always happen up to the last minute in these things. However, after weeks of behind-the-scenes talks between the sides, so they've just been at this for ages, obviously people working on his behalf, because Depp's in the UK and stuff like that, or has been anyway, and doing gigs and things, it looks like Depp is paying off Brooks to go away and have another lawsuit disappear, much like he did with his ex-business managers in 2018. Interesting. Again, I think if there are discussions going at the moment with respect to maybe roles and things like that, I think it makes sense. I think that there's a lot of logic behind this. Now, here's what it states. I know this is the notice of settlement. The settlement agrees conditions dismissal of this matter on satisfactory completion of specified terms that are not to be performed within 45 days of the date of the settlement. Reads the notice of settlement in the docket. A request for dismissal will be filed no later than the 5th of January 2023. So for the conditions for the dismissal are satisfactory completion of some specified terms that we don't know, that are not to be performed within 45 days of the date of the settlement. So odd. Dismissal after settlement is scheduled for 16th of February 2023. Added a minute order from Judge Holly J. Fuji this morning. So coming almost 2 months after ex-Pirates of the Caribbean actor was awarded more than $10 million by Virginia in his long-running defamation case against Heard over a Washington Post op-ed that she penned. The public face of domestic abuse, blah, blah, blah. Trial with Brooks had the potential train wreck spray painted all over it for Depp. Literally and figuratively, a 1-2 punch against the former Oscar nominee. The LA trial over a 2017 late-night altercation on the set of the film about the notorious B.I.G. murder was already projected to create another media frenzy. I just think he didn't want any negative buzz. I think that there is absolutely a case to say he's probably being... I would say that there is the strong potential chance that studios are discussing things with him again. But even if they weren't, does he want more negativity? No. So does it make sense that he, you know, just settled? Yeah. I mean, it's a shame. This would have been very interesting to follow. And there was also a lot of evidence to say that he was defending a homeless black lady, if I remember rightly. So recently named partner at Brown Rudnick after her star turn at the Virginia trial, Camille Vasquez was set to make a second appearance as one of Depp's lawyers in the City of Lies trial. So she'd also be influential in the settlement. The suit over the eventually released City of Lies, which co-stars Forrest Whitaker and was directed by initial co-defendant Brad Furman, claims an alleged booze on the breath Depp flipped out when Brooks informed him on April 13, 2017 that production had to wrap for the night. Talking to an off-duty LAPD officer on set in the process after being told to deal with Depp by Furman, things went south fast for Brooks when Depp sauntered over, supposedly screaming obscenities at the location manager, and Depp then hit Brooks twice in the lower left side of his ribcage and causing pain. Again, this has been refuted, by the way. So it's important to note that. Bellowing that he would pay Brooks $100,000 to punch me in the face right now, Depp was removed from the scene and set by his personal security team and asked in the aftermath to pledge not to sue the production for the incident. Brooks refused and was pink-slipped on the spot on April 16, 2017. Delayed by the pandemic, the case has been pretty dormant in the LA docket up until last month. The trial date got closer. And then it just seems that they've just settled. So no one's bothered to talk, which is actually surprising. But again, it could be probably in terms of the settlement itself as well. So it's interesting nonetheless. I think this is a smart move by Depp. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out my Teespring store. Supporting the channel via this way does go a long way. But also, not only that, you do get to wear some awesome merch. These are one-of-a-kind designs designed for me by my graphic designer. We, of course, have our Clown World line, which is in mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We've got Space Jeebus. And then for something a little bit different, we, of course, have right down at the bottom right here, we have our Pulsar GTIR. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out and supporting my second channel, which is Car Nonsense. This is a vlog and car channel. You can find links to this in the description box along with my Teespring. Please do consider supporting.